is up? It's Spartan, your boy. I'm back. Um, wow, it's been a while. How are y'all doing? Pretty good, yeah. So I'm just making this video. It's the summer now, so I am not in school, and I'm working and doing stuff still. I'm not just like hanging out and doing nothing. The reason why I haven't posted for a while is because I've just been super busy with school and my girlfriend, and I'm planning on proposing here in a little bit, and so we have to plan the wedding and all that stuff. Um, but I have been thinking a lot, and I really want to get back into doing YouTube videos. I know I've done a couple since I've got back from my mission, but it really just has not, like been that many, like a couple, and it's been a long time since I've done the last one. So in this video, I'm just going to talk a little about like how Castle Clash has really changed over the years since I've started playing it, and also just kind of like a poll to you guys to ask if you are really interested in me still doing videos. It doesn't have to be about Castle Clash; it can be about other games or other things. But just kind of wanting to know if like I still have a like a fan base out there, or what's going on, because if there's not really anything out there for me, then I'm probably not going to do it. But so just reaching out to you guys, leave comments down below what you think, and we will get right into this. Okay, so Castle Clash has changed very much over the years. I've started playing it about 4 or 5 years ago. And back in the day, like this is what it looks like. I'll put up an image on the screen. Sorry there's no footage today. Also, it's really weird with all the software and stuff like that. I'm trying to figure that out. But this is kind of what it looked like. So it was like very primitive, if that's the word you can call it. Not really much going on here. The best hero back in the day was definitely Pumpkin Duke. You did not get better than him if you did not have him. I mean, it still kind of applies today, but if you did not have Pumpkin Duke, you basically couldn't really go very far in the game. And there weren't very many ways to get heroes as there are now. You could just hire them. That was like basically the only thing. And there were a couple events that you'd have to spend money to do. You couldn't just use gems that you had accumulated. You had to actually buy money. So I spent about $300 on gems. So I have Spirit Mage. That's about how much money it is to get Spirit Mage. And back in the day, Spirit Mage was a very good hero. Now she kind of sucks and no one uses her. So kind of sad. But so I ended up spending money, and I was also making money from YouTube. So that's why I spent it. And that was really the only way that you could, get heroes is, by getting gems and then, spending them. And it was a much harder chance to get, heroes back in the day for some reason. Also, I'll pull up a new one. Here you guys go. So this is kind of what like the new base looks like. Very, very modern, no more primitive. And I'm just going to show you a couple of features that are on like the big screen that, weren't there back in the day. We did not have pets. No pets existed. There were not these, special random events with the balloons that you could do. There was no, the little thing on the top right under the might. There was not like any events or Thunder God's Gift or Fountain. There was no little treasure chest to the side with all these offers, which are actually really good. I think that Castle Clash has evolved to be much easier to play nowadays. Because there's also the sign-in bonuses that you can get, which did not happen before, where you can get basically a legendary hero card every 7 days, which recently, like, I've been able to get many Pumpkin Dukes. Like, I think I have like 12 or 13 in my warehouse just from that. And before, you guys can go back and watch my first videos. Like, it took me forever to get him. Like, I spent so much money just trying to get Pumpkin Duke, and it was just not worth it. And now, like, I have not spent any money since I have gotten Spirit Mage, and I have, like, basically all the heroes that, you could really need. I mean, I don't have Skeletica or Lavanica, but I have, like, Bogeyman, I have Dovekeeper, Sasquatch, like, I have Mahatma, I have Anubis and all that stuff. And I just think that IGG is much more giving now, even though people kind of still complain about it. But I've gotten all these through free rolls and doing, Pirate's Booty and all that stuff. There was not any inscriptions back in the day. That was something very big when it came out. So there was no Lost Realm. There was still the arena. You could not sweep any dungeons or any HBMs. So you literally had to go on to get gem or to get shards. You had to go on like every day, and you had to actually like do the dungeons and like actually complete the dungeons. So that was kind of annoying, just because it took a long time, and plus you did not have like 20 something tries. You only had 5, and they're recharged every 20 minutes. So essentially, if you wanted to get a lot of shards, you had to get on every hour to do them. And also for HBM, you also had to complete it. Like if you lost the HBM, like you couldn't sweep them. If you lost it, you didn't get any of the shards. And so you had to do an HBM that was lower that you could beat every time so that you could actually win and get the rewards. There was no double evolving, there was no single evolving, there was nothing like that. It was just all, purple heroes, and you could only get them to level 180. You couldn't even go up to 200. You could not upgrade your buildings this much, or, like the walls. There weren't all these skins before for the heroes. They were just what they were. There weren't level 5 talent chests. There weren't enchantments. If you go to the relic hall and you can see the artifacts, they used to use those instead of the wardens, which I actually prefer those instead of the wardens, but whatever, they took them out. Troops were actually like something that you needed back then too, because like since your heroes couldn't go very high and weren't like super overpowered like they are now, you actually needed troops to help you like do dungeons and do like raids and raid other people. Now you don't need those. I don't know. There's just so much that has changed. Like if you guys go back and watch some of like one of my first videos, I'll put a couple links in the description, and then watch like the more recent ones, or even if you guys play it, I assume just like look how different it is now, even from like 4 or 5 years ago. It's very drastic. I think that IGG is going in a pretty solid direction. Of course, they've always been greedy. Like they always want money, and they're always ripping you off. That's why I say don't spend money on this game. You don't need to anymore, actually. Now that I've been playing it a little bit more, you don't need to anymore. You used to have to, but now you don't. But it's still, is a pay-to-win game. I agree with that. The more money you spend, the more you're going to get out of it. And, the higher you're going to get, basically. There's not really very much skill involved, which kind of sucks, but, that's how they make money. That's capitalism for you. So yeah, I mean, that's kind of my thoughts on, just like how Castle Clash has evolved. Not like a lot, but it is substantial, and I've seen the growth over the years, and I was very surprised that it's still going. I thought that after I came back from my mission, it would be dead, but it's definitely still there and growing, actually, which is really good. So if you guys have made it to the end of the video, thanks. You're welcome for my rant. Just wanted to know, what you guys' thoughts are on, if I should keep up my YouTube, if I should start it again, keep doing some Castle Clash videos. I'm definitely, I'm still playing it. I still play it every day, just not, doing YouTube, just because I don't have too much time for that. But I think that I am definitely a YouTuber that is kind of different from everyone else, because I see, like sometimes I watch some of other people's videos, and they got like over 1 million gems, and they've spent like thousands of dollars on this game. Whereas I haven't spent money in like 2 years on this game, and I'm a pretty mid-level for most people, so it's kind of like a good medium. I'm not like, oh, here's my Levanica, let's go kill everything. I actually have heroes that most people do have, and I'm much more relatable in the sense that I can't just be like, oh, I'm going to spend 1 million gems to try and get this new hero that just came out yesterday. So just some of you guys think in the comments below, but thanks for everyone that has stayed here and will still support me, and even those that are gone. So yeah, thanks guys, and as always, this is Sparta. See ya.